What's going on, everybody? Mortem here, this time bringing you a video about the best games that I played during Steam's Next Fest that took place in October. That said, it's actually ongoing right now at the time of this video for the next couple days. It wraps up on October 10th, and all of these games are available as demos right now, so if you're interested in any of them, you can just go play them for the next couple of days. However, even if you don't make that time limit, all three of these games are releasing very soon, actually. One of them is releasing on October 11th, so literally just a few days from now, and the other two are releasing in the first part of November. Now, if you just happen to not know what Steam Next Fest is, this is a sort of event about upcoming games that Steam holds every once in a while where people can try out demos of all of these games, just to kind of give typically indie titles more of a marketing push than they might otherwise see and highlight some really great, typically, again, indie titles. It's a really cool practice, and every time they do it, I try to showcase a few of the games on the channel here. So with no further ado, here's the three that I actually enjoyed the most. First up, we have Soulstone Survivors. The easiest, probably, comparison for this one is Vampire Survivors with a little bit more going on. Obviously, it has more of a 3D art style, and more than that, the enemies themselves actually do a few more things, though the core gameplay is very much so Vampire Survivors, with some of the main differences being that there are a lot of telegraphed attacks and things that you need to avoid, which adds a bit more activity to the game. However, again, all of the abilities will be happening passively. You'll upgrade them. There are heroes to unlock, skills to upgrade, runes to unlock, which it didn't really explain what those were in the demo here, but you play more and more in short bursts, typically only like 15 to 30 minutes, depending on how long you last. You'll gain a bunch of resources that you can then use to unlock other stuff. And basically, it's the core gameplay of Vampire Survivors taken a little bit farther with a few more mechanics thrown in. And naturally, because Vampire Survivors is such a great game, this one is also a lot of fun as well. And I enjoyed the extra curveballs they threw into it. Now, our next title is a cool third-person action-adventure game called Asterigos. Might be butchering the title, to be honest, but it's something like that. This is the one that is releasing on October 11th, so this one is coming out, again, just a few days from now. And in it, we take on the role of Hilda, and we explore this sort of Greek-Roman city that saw some sort of magical catastrophe and kind of try to find what happened, while we're also looking for people from our own society, if you will, who have went to investigate but never came back. But the thing I like the most about this is that the combat was actually a lot of fun, and the closest comparison I could make would be kind of like God of War. You have a lot of different play styles, different abilities, talents you can use to kind of upgrade and customize your character a little bit, and there are even some really cool boss fights. This one against a giant alligator personally made me laugh. And more than anything, it was just a fun game. The combat was nice. And while I probably won't get around to reviewing it, as my plate is a little bit full right now, having played through the demo, I enjoyed what I saw. And that brings us to the last game on the list, and this is called From Space. The simplest way to describe From Space is basically isometric Left 4 Dead. It is very colorful, and instead of zombies, we are dealing with aliens who have invaded and pretty much thrown Earth into a post-apocalypse, as they have all but taken over. And your job, much as a zombie apocalypse, is to survive and kill as many of them as possible. This is a co-op game, it can be played with friends, and it's quite a bit of fun. You can pick one of 4 heroes or characters who all kind of specialize in doing a certain thing for the party. There are various weapons and things to get, all sorts of enemy types that do different things, environmental effects, and in what is a bit strange for an isometric game is that the combat and the shooting actually felt really fun. There are even items and stuff you can find and deploy on the ground, and it's kind of fast-paced, and it seems like the kind of game that would be really fun to play with a few friends, or say on the Steam Deck or something when you're just looking to kill a little time. But that is all I've got for you guys today, just highlighting 3 games that I thought were really cool from the Steam Next Fest going on right now. Again, you can play all of these for the next couple days, and even if you missed that, they are releasing soon. But with all of that said, guys, certainly hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube jazz. But regardless of any of that, truly, just thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. May you wander in wisdom and have an amazing day.